Hello, this is the Tradesight Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Tuesday, the 15th of September, 2015. Hope you're having a good trading week. Hard to believe you had too great of a week starting with Monday because it was a light volume day. 1.3 billion shares on the NASDAQ, tied for one of the lightest of the year. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Obviously, the market's focused on something happening later this week, and everybody took a break. Very strange timing. Much worse than anything we saw last week. So we've got options expiration. That's triple expiration this week. We talked about that in the weekend preview. And we've got the Fed meeting later on this week as well. A couple of economic points due Tuesday. We've got retail sales and Empire Manufacturing an hour before the bell. Capacity utilization and industrial production 15 minutes before the bell. And then business inventories 30 minutes into the market. Wednesday, we've also got the CPI. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract daily chart. You can see the general wedge that's forming here. Now that we've stabilized a bit from the drop. We'll see what that brings us next. Again, I would say the odds are much more in favor of another downward move than an upward move off of this pattern. There's a lot of overhead created by all the action back in the first part of the year. So the S&P lost 3 for the session. Actually, I'm sorry, it lost 8 for the session. Here's the NDX cash, the NASDAQ 100. Lost 14.47, again running into resistance from that lower part of May, June, July, and August. SOX was up just a point, which is meaningless on the SOX. Biotechs were down 19 and change. Nothing really changed on the charts here from any of this stuff. The VIX was up 1, back up to 24.25. Trend closed the session at 0.96, 10-day moving average 1.59. As I said, NASDAQ volume dropped. Look at that. That is, except for a day in the middle of June, that is the lowest volume day of the year, worse than anything in August or July. That's really remarkable after all the volume we saw the last 2 weeks for that to come out of the blue. Advanced decliners, negative 672 on the NASDAQ, meaning there were 672 more stocks down than up. On the New York was negative 1,068. That's pretty impressive. That's a big number when you consider markets were fairly flat and unexciting. Google lost $2.83. Apple was up $1.10. Amazon down 8. It's a decent move for Amazon. Netflix down 1.82. This is a key area on the Netflix. I was talking about this in the room today. It didn't break that level yet, but it's it's a breakdown point coming almost for sure on Netflix. I mean, if it triggers under that, that's going to be a move to the downside. We've got crude oil closing at $44.12. That was basically flat, and gold up $3.80. All right, so again, there's some data coming out on Tuesday. We do get ready to start a Fed meeting, but the announcement's not till Thursday. We've got triple expiration, which you would hope means there's some kind of unraveling move Wednesday or Thursday, but we'll see what we really get for that when you consider that you've got the Fed meeting. And strange timing to have this Fed announcement on Thursday instead of on Wednesday. Can't remember when I've ever seen that before. Obviously, we hope volume picks up from what we saw today. We will be in the lab as usual trying to help you out. Charts brought to you by eSignal. Have a great trading day.